You genuinely can't remember what happened 2 months ago. It's June now, but where did April go? And what on earth happened to May? You're not chaotic or bad at being present. There's another problem. Nobody ever taught you what to actually do about it. So in this video, I will show you exactly what is happening here, why this is happening, and I'll give you some practical tools to start getting your life back today. Let's jump in. Before we talk about what to do to fix this, we need to talk about why this is happening. Because most women I talk to think that there's something wrong with them. They think, I'm just bad at time management, or I have trouble prioritizing. And other women can do this, so why can't I? Stop, okay? You're not behind on life. You're just trying to run a nervous system built for hundreds or thousands of years ago on the software of 2026. Here's what I mean. Your ancestors dealt with one tiger, but you're dealing with 47 unread emails, a kid melting down over the wrong color soup, and 10 Slack notifications. You think these are two different situations, but your body can't tell the difference. It's all tiger, and so it braces all day, every day. So no, you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to manage your time better. And if you are in survival mode right now, please don't. What you need to do is to stop asking an exhausted nervous system to perform like a fresh one. Just see what happens when you start doing this, prioritizing your nervous system over your to-do list. Your tense body will start to soften, and your capacity will start to grow. Things that felt impossible last week will quietly become doable, and everything else just falls into place from there. Okay, so once you understand that your nervous system is fried, not broken, the next question is this: why does time feel like it's disappearing? Let me show you. When you were young, a whole summer used to feel like a year. And now it's June and you genuinely can't remember April. This isn't because you're old. It's because you're not actually there. Kids' brains record everything. The smell of sunscreen, the sound of the sprinkler, the boredom of a Tuesday afternoon. But your brain is too busy mentally answering an email while loading the dishwasher, while you're thinking about dinner, while your child is trying to tell you something you'll feel guilty about later for not hearing. You're not losing time here. You're literally skipping it. So try this today. Just catch yourself doing two things at once and stop. Just do the one thing. Drink the coffee, listen to your kid's never-ending story, and do nothing else at all. Your nervous system will finally exhale. It'll learn it doesn't have to hold everything together every second, and that it's safe to just be. Do that enough, and 2 months from now, you will remember what happened in June. All right, so that's great, but there is one problem with this. If doing one thing at a time is so simple, then why is it so hard? Why does it feel almost impossible to sit on a chair for 30 seconds without reaching for your phone? Because you're not only fighting your own habits here. No. You're fighting a whole economy. There's literally a whole economy built on you being too distracted to notice your own life. Your attention is the product and your anxiety is the business model. Literally, your overwhelm is somebody's quarterly report. Every time you reach for your phone in a quiet moment, somebody made money. Every time you compare yourself to a stranger when you're lying in bed scrolling, somebody made money. Every time you feel like you're not enough and you need to buy the next thing that will bring you closer to where you want to be, take the course, fix the flaw, somebody made money. You were not born this anxious. You were trained to be this anxious. So here's the most rebellious thing an exhausted woman can do in 2026. Be bored. Stare at the ceiling. Drink your tea without your phone in your other hand. Sit with your kids and here it comes without mentally thinking about what you're gonna do next. It'll take a bit of practice, but being present isn't a hipster wellness trend. It's resistance, okay? Every second you get to spend actually in your life is a second they don't get to sell. Take your life back. All right, so let's bring this all the way home because I know what some of you are thinking, but I just need to get through this one season. Once the kids are older or once we have more money, once things settle down, then I'll slow down and be present. Then I'll really live. But I need you to hear me on this one. You're forgetting one thing. Your life is actually happening right now. And you're tired because you're not actually living in it. I'll tell you what I mean. You're physically at dinner, but mentally at work. You're physically with your partner, but mentally on Instagram. When was the last time you were actually alone with yourself? Not planning, not scrolling, not numbing, just you. And then you wonder why life is slipping through your fingers. It's not slipping. You're just not holding it. You know what nobody says out loud. You can be the most productive woman on the planet and still be missing your entire life. It's the saddest thing. And is that what you really want? Because one day the kids will be older and the money will be there. Things will calm down and you'll look around and realize you weren't there for any of it. If your answer is no, if you don't really want that, then start with just one moment today. For example, brush your kids' hair and notice the color and the skin and the way it falls, the shape of their ears, because that's your life in your hands. You don't need more time. You need to be in the time you have. So here's where I'll leave you. Your nervous system isn't broken. You're just a human being trying their best to function in a world that was engineered to profit off the way your nervous system was wired. And no one ever taught you how to take back the reins. But you don't have to live in survival mode forever. If you want help getting out of it, actually out, not just managing it better, here's your first step. Download my 4 stress reset buttons that I'll link below. It's 4 super simple tools to help you calm your nervous system down in the middle of chaos, even when everything around you seems on fire and you don't feel like you have the time to regulate yourself. And if any of this spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe. This whole channel is for ambitious women who are ready to get out of survival mode and to start enjoying the life they worked so hard to build. I'll see you in the next one.